there's a part of your woman's personality
That's not what he was saying
that
though.
you don't know. No, but that's what he's trying to say. He's saying that essentially a lot of married women, there are men out there that while these women are married, that man knows a deeper side of that woman's personality than he knows. And that part of the personality is often accessed through sexuality. So meaning like there's a freaky side or whatever that she'll never show you. There's things that when you ask her to do it, she'll say, ill, I would never. But for another man, she's doing it without blinking her eye twice. And so you're looking at your woman and you're saying, wow, I don't even want to bring this to her because something like that would offend her. Like she's not that kind of girl. Meanwhile, you're completely unaware that the type of girl that you think she's not, she's exactly that kind of girl.
This is most women. That most women are out here trying to finesse dudes.
I'm not saying.
I would say it's a good it's a good portion of modern day women, right? As they get younger in age. So like if you're talking about Generation Z women right now, there's a much higher percentage of women that are familiar with finessing men. There's always been women who knew how to do that, but it's as you get younger in the ages, they are more concerned with that. It's all in the music. It's all in the culture right now. It's look at how our whole dating process is. It's different. Women have.
I'm gonna teach you how to back an 8-figure nigga.
Exactly. Women have so much more selection right now because of social media, between Tinder. They don't even have to, they could just swipe. Women have showed me their profiles, right? They showed me their stuff and they have hundreds of messages. I'm talking crazy. So they have so much selection between all the simps DMing them and they inbox on Instagram. That's like a dating app right now. They have way too much of a selection. It's too easy for them. We can't do the same things. Even if you say Tinder, women swipe right 5% of the times, right? Men swipe right 50% of the time. And it's like 75% men at the same time. It's a whole sausage fest.
Humble dad, let me tell you about something, right? And so some of the ladies in the chat, they gonna understand this, right? So you'll see a woman post something, like she may post some Prada high heels or something, or she may post a Chanel purse or something like that. And the whole point of her posting it is because she know that some guy literally is willing to send it to her. There are women who literally, if you look at the link in their bio, they have a wish list on Amazon or whatever it is. And guys that have never met them, will never meet them, will go to that wish list, buy whatever, and send it to their P.O. box. It's really that simple.
IG registry. And they Cash App in their bio too.
Absolutely.
But that's all short game though. See, that's why I'm saying they're not smart, because they're not thinking about the long game.
That's
I mean,
exactly
you might get away on the short game. God damn, we all fell for the short game at one time in our life. We may not want to admit it or acknowledge it, but we all fell for the short game. But the long game is what it's all about. And if saying you're not capitalizing on the long game, you wasting your goddamn time and energy, and you ain't doing it but adding bodies up. So look here again. Jay says you may think these women are smart like that. They not, dog. Again, I'm that type of dude. I will wait you out while fucking your best friend. How smart are you? You would never know.
I'm not saying they smart like long term.
You said you were smart. You said they were smart.
I'm talking about they're smart of deciphering which man is which. They know the men who are the commitment type. They're
aware. They're aware. They're not smart.
They're aware. That's a better word. They're aware of the men who are players and who are the marriage type. They know this.
Okay.
Yeah, we using terms like in the other side is discernment. Like women don't have good discernment. And that's what Humble Dad, like they having babies with niggas that they know they shouldn't be, or they have dreams of what he's going to be, but all the red flags was there and she just ignored them. So we got discernment, and then we have selection. And the difference between the different guys. Does she know that? They know that. But they also just have a shitty discernment detector. They fail on picking the right guys long term.
Okay, like, so he just used the wrong word, but I understand the information. Now that's all I was trying to figure out. So then the clip says that a guy knows your girl better than you. Okay, got you. All right, that's to say what though?
Like she's telling him all the secrets. She's telling him all the shit she's not telling her man. She's telling him all the problems in the relationship. Women do that shit.
Okay,
That ain't what he meant by that. What dude straight up meant was there's a dude out there that knows more about your woman sexually than you do. In other words, she gave him way more sexually than she would have ever given you.
And so what does that say about him though?
I'm with you, Humber. There, that really doesn't say much at all. But I mean, there's some of it out there she done did a whole lot more for. I mean, what can you do with that?
Bro, at the end of the day, what we talking about? We talking about
Cuddy. We talking about Cuddy.
We talking about
we talking about ass.
Hold on. We talking about attraction. That's something you can't control.
Man, yeah, you right, but
if there's some dude that can get in your lady ear, spit that game, and she that's her type. It's up. What you gonna do?
No, that ain't what he said. That's not what he said, though. He said there's a dude out there who currently knows more about your lady than you do. That means there's some nigga in her past that done got more out of her sexually than you did, or can.
And
I mean, what is a man supposed to do with that information?
How would you know that though?
Bro, I think it's deeper than just knowing more about her sexually, though. What it really means is that there's a part of your woman's personality.
That's not what he was saying, though.
You don't know. No, but that's what he's trying to say. He's saying that essentially a lot of married women, there are men out there that while these women are married, that man knows a deeper side of that woman's personality than he knows. And that part of the personality is often accessed through sexuality. So meaning like there's a freaky side or whatever that she'll never show you. There's things that when you ask her to do it, she'll say, "Ew, I would never." But for another man, she's doing it without blinking her eye twice. And so you're looking at your woman and you're saying, wow, I don't even want to bring this to her because something like that would offend her. Like, she's not that kind of girl. Meanwhile, you're completely unaware that the type of girl that you think she's not, she's exactly that kind of girl.
But how do you know that another dude knows your woman more sexually than you do?
That's the point.
There's no possible way to know that.
But the point isn't about you knowing. The point is that a lot of
it gotta be the point, bro.
The point is that because you're making the statement. Men don't know. That's the point, and they're walking around.
I can't really hear you. Let me.
The
point. Listen.
The point is that a lot of married men don't know, right? So they're walking around.
Okay, so it's because he's married. That's why. But if you got a girl, right? The previous dude could have wore her out in a way you can't. Okay, so the statement that you're making doesn't make sense. Right, is what I'm saying to you.
Was about, bro. The video was about currently married women, meaning like while you're married, there's a guy right now that knows your wife sexually better than you while you're married to her.
I understand that he's trying to put a point on married men, right? And I'm saying that even if a dude is not married, he has a girl that he has a long term. She could have also have been ran through. And he made her his chick.
That's true.
So how could it matter? Is what I'm saying. It's irrelevant. His statement is no way.
It matters because you're equating someone cheating on their husband. Those are two different.
I can't hear what you're saying. Let me just say this, and I won't say this.
Hey, Clout, your mic is not on, by the way. So whatever mic you must be using your iPhone on the table for the mic because that one in front of you ain't working. It's something else. Go ahead, Humble Dad.
Yeah, I'm just saying. His statement is that a dude knows your woman better than you do. Okay, so what? And there's no way to even know that though. You feel me? There's no way to know that.
Also, to add to that,
okay, so Humble Dad, there's a couple ways that a guy can find that out. But I think with the point of that video, the dude driving the car and saying what he's saying, it's more so awareness. It's not, hey, you know what? This is what you need to do to go learn. Or this is what you do. I get what you're saying. Like, why does that matter? The point is, there's a lot of guys out there that are selecting women, thinking that he knows everything about her and he doesn't. And the guy in the video saying, listen, fellas, you don't know what you think you know. There's a lot to your woman that you have no idea about. And it's just more of an awareness thing. Like, hey, you know what? Before you maybe make that plunge to go get that wedding ring or make that girl your girl and cuff her down and or invest in her or do all this extra kind of stuff, you might want to do a little bit more due diligence than normal because right now it's far too many of y'all out there that think that you the man and your next door neighbor or her homeboy or her quote unquote brother, you know, her bestie, then bent her over backwards, sucked his dick backwards, and she won't even suck yours. And you probably are wondering why not? What am I doing wrong? It's because you are the cleanup man. It's because you're the guy you're the safe guy, and you're the you are what Jay Stanza said. You the guy I'm gonna marry for that paper, but I'm gonna smash Jay. And the guy, just like Jay is saying, and the guy in the car, fellas, snap out of it. I know you love her. I know you like her, but I need to give you some awareness. And if that could be you in this situation, please listen to this video. So you may want to pay attention to a few more things than you have been before you decide to jump into marriage.